They say love fades slowly, but for her, it disappeared overnight, with just one unanswered call. It had been 3 years since Emily met Ryan. Their story didn't begin with fireworks or dramatic music. It began with coffee stains and clumsy laughter in a small cafe downtown. She was reading her favorite book when he spilled his latte on it. Most people would have been angry, but Emily laughed. That laugh, soft, warm, and unexpected, became the reason he came back the next day. They started meeting often. No plans, no promises, just the kind of comfort that felt rare in a world too busy to notice small things. Ryan was quiet, thoughtful, and always smelled like rain. Emily used to tease him about it. "You carry the weather wherever you go." And he'd reply with that crooked smile, "Only the storms that bring peace." They fell in love, not because they tried to, but because they stopped pretending they didn't need anyone. It was the kind of love that wasn't loud, but it filled the silence in every room. For a while, everything was perfect. Morning texts, midnight calls, random visits with her favorite snacks. He knew her coffee order by heart. Extra cream, no sugar, just like her soul. Sweet enough already. But love, as beautiful as it is, has a cruel way of testing people. One day Ryan got a new job, 2 states away. "It's just for a while," he promised. "We'll make it work." And she believed him? She believed every word because her heart didn't know how not to trust him. For the first few weeks, it was fine. Video calls every night, long texts filled with "I miss you," but soon the calls became shorter. The texts took longer to arrive, and when she asked, "Is everything okay?" he'd say, "Just busy, Em, don't worry." But she did worry, because love doesn't die suddenly. It fades like light at sunset, slow enough to hurt and quiet enough to confuse. Days turned into weeks. The sound of his voice became rare, and the silence in her apartment grew louder. Every time her phone lit up, her heart jumped, only to realize it wasn't him. She started talking to his old voicemails, just to remember how he sounded. "Hey, Em, I'll call you when I get home." That message became her lullaby. Then one day, he didn't call. Not that night, not the next, not ever again. No fight, no reason, just silence. It was as if he vanished from the world that once revolved around her. At first, she blamed herself. Maybe she was too clingy. Maybe she loved too loudly. Maybe she wasn't enough. She replayed every moment in her mind, searching for a clue, an answer, something. But there was nothing to find. People told her to move on. Her friends said, "He's not worth your tears." But how do you unlove someone who still lives in your playlist, your dreams, your morning routine? How do you let go of a ghost that never said goodbye? Months passed. She learned to wake up without checking her phone. She learned to smile at strangers again, to drink her coffee without remembering him. But every now and then, when the rain fell softly on her window, she still felt him, the boy who used to smell like storms. One night, while walking home, Emily saw a couple laughing under a single umbrella. The boy looked just like Ryan from behind. Same jacket, same height. For a second, she froze. Her heart wanted to run, to call his name. But then he turned around. And it wasn't him. Something inside her broke again. But this time, it didn't hurt the same way. It felt peaceful. Like her heart had finally accepted that some people aren't meant to stay. They're meant to teach you how to love yourself when they leave. When she got home, she opened her old messages and scrolled to the top. There it was, his first text. "Hey, sorry about the coffee spill. I owe you a new book." She smiled through her tears and whispered, "You already gave me one. The story I'll never forget." She deleted the chat, closed her eyes, and slept for the first time without waiting for his call. Because sometimes closure doesn't come from the person who hurt you. It comes when you finally stop hoping they'll come back. If this story touched your heart, please subscribe. Your support keeps these real stories alive.